name's Chris Bruner with American Construction. We're a locally family-owned and operated business out of Gloucester County, New Jersey. Thank you for taking a couple of minutes to learn more about our company. We look forward to having the opportunity to serve you in the future, and our promise to all of our customers is that we're going to treat you like family. We don't subcontract any work, everything is done in-house. We offer only the highest quality craftsmanship and materials. And with that, I'm going to let Greg tell you a little bit more about our product. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting you in the future.
Hi, this is Greg Dopkin with American Construction, and I'm here in a house in Gloucester County, New Jersey, where we just replaced their old, beat-up windows with some brand new, beautiful Energy Star replacement windows. Let me show you what makes these windows Energy Star. So this is a heat lamp, right? For the sake of argument, we're going to actually call it the sun. And this device right here is called a Crookes radiometer. And what it does is, as you can see, when light and heat are applied to it, it starts to spin. It's a measure of thermal energy. This glass is very similar to what we just replaced in this house. This is just two panes of clear glass. There's nothing in between them. It's just a metal spacer and two pieces of glass. The interesting thing is you can find this exact same type of glass in original wood windows, original aluminum windows, and very old vinyl builder's grade windows. When you put it in between, when you put this piece of glass in between the sun and the house, you can actually see that nothing really happens. The Crookes radiometer doesn't slow down, doesn't stop spinning. Think about how much energy you could be losing through the window with this type of glass package. I'll show you what comes standard on our window. The first thing to note is the tint, the low E coating, right? And what that stands for is a low emissivity coating. It's actually, we use a silver coating that's microscopic, it's thinner than a human hair, and it's actually applied to the glass while the glass is being made. The other thing to note is the argon gas. Argon gas is a clear, non-toxic gas that's heavier than air, so it acts as an insulator in the window. When you take out the original clear glass and you install the low E coating and argon gas, you're going to see that this thing starts slowing down and eventually will come to a stop. Think about how much energy how much money you would be saving if all of the hot air in the wintertime and all the cool air in the summertime stayed in your house as opposed to going out through the window. There are a couple more things that make our windows energy efficient. The first thing is the seal. We incorporated a dual bulb seal. It's the same seal that you have on your refrigerator to keep everything nice and tight and to keep out drafts. There's also weather stripping around the sash, which keeps out pollen, bugs, and drafts and leaks. The spacer that we use a U-shaped spacer to slow the transfer of heat from one side of the window to the other. And we also use a butyl gum instead of rubber to seal the window. And the purpose of using the butyl gum as opposed to rubber is because rubber is actually, it starts to crack, it starts to dry out when it's exposed to excessive sunlight and heat. The butyl gum actually is resistant to that. Butyl gum is also found in car windshields and airline windows. If you think about it, a 25-year-old car that has been sitting out in the sun for 25 years, at 60 miles an hour in a 25-year-old car, the windshield that's sealed with butyl gum doesn't get drafty, it doesn't leak, you don't ever have any problems. So we incorporated that same technology into our window. So let me talk about the frame, right? This is a 100% virgin vinyl frame, meaning it's not recycled, it's all brand new. This frame comes solid as one piece. What a lot of our competitors do is they actually, in the corners, screw the sashes together and then seal them up with like a line of caulk. That's not very rigid, and it's also not very energy efficient, because anytime you're using metal on a window, metal is a conductor. So what we do is this is all one piece. This is a fusion welded frame that's welded at mitered corners. Mitered corners give the two pieces of vinyl more to adhere to itself with. And you can see it's very, very sturdy. Another thing that we do in our window is you can see it here, there are airtight vinyl channels running all throughout the window. Not only for reinforcement, but also because still air acts as a very good insulator. What a lot of our competitors will do is to reinforce the window, they'll actually run like a steel or aluminum bar through the sash and also set the locks into it. I mean, it's nice because it does reinforce the window, but it's at the cost of energy efficiency. Aluminum, steel, all of them, they're conductors. So you're reinforcing the window, but you're sacrificing something. You're sacrificing your energy efficiency in doing that. This window is just as sturdy as any other window on the market, if not more sturdy. But like I said, it's not at the cost of energy efficiency. So as you can see, this whole thing just completely almost came to a stop, right? And when I take this away, you'll see it start spinning again. One interesting thing is you can actually, I just burned myself on the glass because you can actually feel this side of the glass is very, very hot, whereas on this side, this is room temperature. So there are a couple of things about our windows that people really like. One thing is the security, right? Like I had talked about, the virgin vinyl frame, the fusion welded. One thing about recycled vinyl is it does start to peel and chip and crack. It's very weak. If you ever sit on like a piece of old lawn furniture, and then when you get up, you have white spots on your back. That's actually recycled vinyl. And what it is the vinyl deteriorating in a powder. So like I said, this is all 100% virgin vinyl. Never peels, cracks, or anything. The glass, this is actually double strength glass. It's 3/4 of an inch thick. And it's got the safety webbing, meaning, say the lawnmower kicks a rock through the window, you don't have to worry about the glass shattering into your home. It's all safety web. So let me talk a little bit about the actual operation of the window. This is an assisted operation. It's got what's called a constant force balance system. And one thing that you do notice when you open the window, like I talked about with the way that we seal it, is you can hear the seal break when you open the window if you listen carefully. This window is very, very easy to operate. Like I said, it's got a constant force balance system. The balance system is actually encased in a plastic housing to keep out dirt, dust, and debris. This way the operation never gets wonky when there's like a lot of dust or pollen in the air. It just stays consistent, it's smooth, it's you can see I'm opening it and closing it with my finger. It's very, very easy to operate. A lot of our competitors, you try to open it from the side, it feels kind of wonky, you have some trouble trying to open it, close it. It never happens. It's a very consistent, very smooth operation every single time. So let's talk about cleaning the windows, right? On our windows, the tilt-in latches come standard. They're embedded into the window so they never get messed up. All you have to do, let's see if I can reach around here, just pull them in and you tilt the sash out. Very, very easy to clean. And then when you're done, you just stick it back, and like I said, the operation never has any problems. One more interesting thing about this window is the lock. So our window has a 180-degree lock. What a lot of companies will do is do a 90-degree lock to save on plastic. What ends up happening is you might save 30 cents per unit, but over the course of 300,000 units, that adds up to a lot of money. Our lock is a 180-degree lock. You can never jimmy it open with a butter knife, whereas with the 90-degree lock, it's very, very easy to just jimmy it open. When you talk about security, for anybody that has kids or pets, pets, they love windows. So one thing that we have is we have these security latches, and they're very, very sturdy. And this way, if you ever have kids or anything like that, you want to leave the window open overnight. Also, the top sash comes down, and these security latches prevent any type of. I mean, nobody's fitting through there. There's just no way. So let me talk about our screen. Turn this around. So this is a fiberglass rolled screen. It's on a track, so anytime you want to stick an air conditioner or something through the window, you just pull the screen up. You never have any problems. I remember as a kid, I would always try to take the screens out of my windows in the summertime to put the air conditioners on. And I broke the aluminum screens at my parents' house more times than I could count. The fiberglass screen is actually a memory fiberglass, meaning you can start chopping away at it with a key or a pen or anything like that, and it just comes right back. They're very, very durable. The aluminum screens, like I said, I remember as a kid, any type of, you scratch it with your nail even, you can see the scratch mark and then you're stuck with that forever, really. I mean, the screen is, and it's the same thing. It's on a zero gravity track, meaning it's just very, very smooth and very easy to operate, and you never have any problems with it.